Today, we are planting lettuce seeds ready for the allotment. The instructions said to sow the seeds about 1 centimetre deep in the soil. That sounds straightforward enough, but lettuce seeds are unbelievably tiny. Trying to get them out of the packet without losing half of them provided quite a challenge, so Teddy came up with the idea of tipping them into one of our little medicine cups first. It made the job a lot easier. There were hundreds of seeds in the packet, so we certainly won't be short of lettuce, assuming they all germinate. If they do, we'll probably have enough to feed the family of rabbits. More importantly, our tortoise, Frio, certainly won't be going hungry. Using a small twig, we made the little holes in the compost. I then tipped a few seeds into the children's hands at a time. Sometimes 4 seeds came out, sometimes none at all, and occasionally it felt like the whole packet. Once the seeds were in the holes, we gently covered them up with a little compost. Lettuce seeds usually germinate in around 2 or 3 weeks, depending on the weather. They prefer cooler conditions, and it's important to keep the compost damp without making it waterlogged. Once the seedlings appear, we'll probably have to thin them out by removing some of the weaker plants so the strongest ones have plenty of room to grow. After we'd planted what we needed, the next challenge was getting the leftover seeds back into the packet. Considering how tiny they are, that was probably the hardest job of the day. They seemed determined to escape at every opportunity. Next, Teddy and Esther labelled their seed trays with their names and what they'd planted. It might seem like a small job, but it's surprising how quickly you can forget which tray belongs to who once everything starts growing. While Esther was finishing her label, Teddy was keen to get started with his cress. He absolutely loves cress and egg sandwiches, so he's already looking forward to harvesting it. I kept an old fruit punnet to use as a planter. After filling it with compost, we only sowed about 1/3 of the packet, so we'd have plenty left to grow another batch later on. This cress won't be going up to the allotment, it's staying at home on the windowsill. Teddy carefully scattered the seeds over the surface, trying to spread them out evenly. They ended up absolutely everywhere. At one point, he even found one stuck underneath his fingernail. I suppose that's how you know you've been doing some proper gardening. With the planting finished, it was time to water everything. I went to fill the watering can, and while I was outside, we discovered a huge spider hiding by the barbecue. Naturally, they decided to name it Hairy Lairy. The watering can was far too heavy for the children to lift, so I watered the seed trays myself. Looking back, I may have been a little enthusiastic. I'm fairly sure I nearly washed half of the lettuce seeds straight back out of the compost. Next time, I'll definitely use something a little gentler. Perhaps a small watering can with a fine rose, or even a spray bottle until the seedlings have established themselves. Now comes the hardest part, waiting. Hopefully, in a couple of weeks, we'll start to see the first lettuce seedlings appearing, and before long, Teddy will have some fresh cress ready for his favourite sandwiches. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel and follow our journey as we learn one step at a time. Hopefully we'll soon have plenty of lettuce growing at the allotment and fresh cress on the windowsill.